In this lesson, we're going to learn how to play the note E on clarinet. This E is the one that's on the bottom line of the staff. It sounds like this. Now there are other E's that we can play on the clarinet. We can play a really low one, like this, or a higher one, like this. But the first E that we learn as a beginner is this one on the bottom line of the staff. So let's take a look at our fingering chart. Remember, the fingering chart is a picture of your home keys on the clarinet. When we had our very first lesson, we learned that every finger on both hands has a key that it belongs to on the clarinet. And if we look at our fingering chart, we can see the keys that are colored in are the ones that we press down. So looking at our E fingering chart, we can see on our left hand, we press down our thumb on the back and our first finger on the front. And actually, those are the only two keys that we need to press down to play this note. It sounds like this. If you try to play this note and it doesn't work, or maybe it just doesn't sound right, here are 4 things that we can check. First, we want to make sure that we're using our correct fingers on the correct home keys. We have our thumb covering the hole on the back, and our first finger of our left hand covering the first hole on the front. Next, we want to check and make sure we're using proper curved fingers on both hands, because if we kind of scrunch our fingers down and accidentally hit side keys, the note won't sound right. So good C-shaped curved fingers on both hands. Make sure you're not hitting any side keys. Next, we want to check and make sure that our fingertips are completely covering the holes that we want to cover. If any air is leaking out, even like a little sliver of air, the note won't sound right. So we want to check this by looking at our fingernail. The opposite side of your fingernail, this flat part of your fingertip right here, is what you want to use to completely cover the hole, and that will get us a good sound. The 4th item on our checklist is something that we should always check before we play any note as a beginner, and it's to make sure we're doing the fundamentals. Posture, sitting up straight. We're holding our clarinet correctly with good hand position. We're doing proper embouchure or band face. And before we play, we take a nice deep breath and we sustain our note with good strong air. So that's how we play the note E on the bottom line of the staff on clarinet. To learn other notes, you can check out our other tutorials for clarinet. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now go practice.